Madam. We are from group 15. We have 7 members in this group.
Let us introduce ourselves. My name
is Jashan.
My name is Kairunisa.
My name is Muhammad Ikram.
My name is Chavo Ying.
My name is Chifu Ying.
I'm Renche.
Now we will like
to
present the country of Canada.
country of Canada.
Before we go to our slide, let us watch the video of Canada.
Now let us back to content. First, country of background. Second, culture of the country. Third, political of the country and infrastructure of the country. The last is latest issue of trends in the country. I will pass by Nisa.
Part 1 is country background. First aspect is region. Canada is the second largest country on Earth. It has 10 million square kilometers. Canada has 3 oceans, the Pacific Ocean to the west, the Atlantic Ocean to the east, and the Arctic Ocean to the north. Canada includes many different geographical areas and 5 distinct regions, which is Atlantic region, Central Canada, the Prairie Province, the West Coast, and the North. Next. Second aspect is population. Canada has a population of about 40 million. The majority of Canadians live in city. Canadians also live in a small town, rural areas, and in less populated part of Canada. Third aspect is flag. First, 1871, the Canadian Red Ensign, which include the Union Jack and Canada's coat arm, is used unofficially as a national flag. It was recognized as one of the main flags of Canada along the Union Jack until 1965. Second is 1921, 1925, 1967, 1964, 1965. Last year is 1996. The commemorate the first raising the national flag in February 15 is officially declared national flag of Canada Days. Next. 4 is currency. Canada's currency is Canadian dollar. It available in 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 paper notes. This is example of Canadian coin circulate as. Next. Aspect number 5 is language. Canada has 2 official languages due to its colonial history, namely English and French. Canada also has speakers of language like Punjabi, Italian, Spanish, German, Cantonese, Tagalog, Arabic, and more. Number 6 is religion. There are so many religions that practiced in Canada, such as Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Hindu, Buddhist, and more. Next. Last aspect is history. History of Canada cover the period from the arrival of Paleo-Indians to North American thousands of years ago to the present day. The word Canada is derived from the Huron Iroquois Canada, meaning a village or settlement. In the 16th century, French explorer Jacques Cartier used the name Canada to refer to the area around the settlement that is now Quebec City. In 1867, the British North American Art Trade Confederation from the 3 colonies, which is Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Canada, that's called the Dominion of Canada. Dominion status allow Canada a large measure of self-rule, but matter pertaining the to the international diplomacy and military alliance were reserved to the British Crown. Canada became entirely self-governing within the British Empire in 1931. Fully legislative independence was not achieved until 1982, when Canada obtained the right to amend its own constitution.
Next is part 2, culture of the country. Cuisines. Canadian cuisine contain elements of beef and Dutch game meat and often served at shop. They have two cuisines. The first is Mano. Mano is a simple bread that was once a key symbol in the day of the Canada Aboriginal people. Mano have two versions: is breaker and fries. Second is pudding. Pudding is a dish of creamy French and cheese topped with a brown gravy. Any Canadian dinner is fried on the menu with typically offer pudding. Sport. Top 5 popular sports in Canada are lacrosse, hockey, baseball, rugby, and basketball. However, lacrosse was declared another national game in 1859 and a summer sport in 1994. It's played by thousands of people across Canada. Festival in Canada. Top 5 festivals in Canada are Montreal Jazz Festival, Winter Blues, Calgary Stampede, Fives Toronto, and Canada Day Celebration. Montreal Jazz Festival is a biggest jazz festival in the world. The festival holds hundreds of free jazz concerts for the local and tourists and conducted with 10 days from June or July. Winter Road is a 3 week long winter festival. It is a carnival of ice such as ice sport, ice art, cheerful music which usually start in the first week of February each year. Calgary Stampede. Calgary Stampede is the most interesting festival and greatest outdoor show in Canada. It is about the global country vibe and showing the cultural diversity that exists in Canada.
The next is traditional clothes in Canada. Inuit have worn caribou and sealskin clothes. Durable and easily available material have allowed Inuit to survive in a climate that defeats most others. Caribou skin is suitable for make look summer things, roof on snow house and based on the camotic. Winter outfit had two layers. It is the hair side faced inward in the one layer and the out layer was made with the hair side facing out. For a man, the inner layer upper part is called an attique and the outer parka is called a fulita. Next, the art in Canada. Igneous people were producing art in the territory that is now called Canada for thousands of years prior. Thunderbird Park is a park in Victoria, British Columbia. There are they have many totem poles about Haida and other First Nation monuments. Different types of totem poles include clan Swiss poles, Matuari poles, and some poles have different purpose. Totem poles convey the history and status of the clan of matrilineal families. As motif is represented by an animal such as the raven, eagle of wool and snow by the carving on a totem pole. Next, what do and don'ts in Canada? In the greeting, a handshake is the first thing that introduce your the other party. Second, the Canada you can immediately move to a first name basic. However, it's better to wait for your Canadian acquaintance. Third, in Canada, we must avoid comparing Canada to the US. Next, conflict between French and English Canada. And the last, do not refer to indigenous people and of Canada as native or Indian. Thank you.
Part 3, political of the country. Next, Canada is a parliamentary democracy and a constitutional monarchy with a federal system of government. The political landscape in Canada is characterized by several key aspects. The first one is constitutional monarchy. Canada is a constitutional monarchy, which means that the country recognizes the British monarch as its symbolic head of state. The second one is parliamentary democracy. Canada operates as a parliamentary democracy, where the executive branch is drawn from and accountable to the elected legislature. The political leader with the majority of seats in the House of Commons will become the Prime Minister. The third one is federal system. Canada is a federation consisting of 10 provinces and 3 territories, each with its has own governments. The federal government in Ottawa and the provincial governments share powers and responsibilities. The distribution of powers is outlined in the Constitution Act in 1867, formerly the British North America Act in 1867. Next one is multiculturalism. Canada is known for its commitment to multiculturalism. It has a diverse and multicultural society, and policies promote the integration and celebration of various cultural backgrounds. Next one is bilingualism. Canada is officially bilingual, where English and French as the two official language. And next one is political parties. Canada has a multi-party system with several political parties for representation at the federal and provincial levels. The two major parties of Canada are the Liberal Party and the Conservative Party, but there are also the New Democratic Party and the Bloc Québécois and other smaller parties. The last one is economic policy. Economic issues, including trade, taxation, and fiscal policy, are crucial in Canadian politics. The country's economy is closely tied to international trade, especially with the United States.
So besides that, we also can see the Canada legal system is based on a combination of common law and civil law. Common law evolved into a system of rules based on precedent, and it cannot be found in any code or body of legislation, but only in past decisions. At the same time, it is flexible. It adapts to changing circumstances because judges can announce new legal doctrines or change old ones. And the other is the civil law. The civil codes can contain a comprehensive statement of rules. And the second one is it is refer to previous decisions to see if they are consistent. Quebec is the only province with a civil code, which is based on the French code Napoleon. That's meaning Napoleon code. And the last one is the criminal code is also considered a code, and it is used throughout Canada. This is a map of Canada in its provinces and territories. The next one is the lieutenant governors. Each of the 10 Canadian provinces has a lieutenant governor. He or she is appointed by the governor general on the recommendation of the prime minister, usually for a period of 5 years. The governor general has important one is summoning, proroguing, and dissolving parliament. Second one is setting up the government program by reading the speech from the throne. The last one is giving royal access, which brings parliamentary bills into law. The Governor General is also Commander-in-Chief of Canada. He or she visits military base and honors Canadian military personnel on behalf of the king. Then the Governor General also fulfills important ceremonial duties. First and foremost, promoting a sense of identity, and secondly, recognizing the achievements of outstanding Canadians. Thirdly, receiving Roger dignitaries, and the fourth one is traveling overseas as the representative of Canada. And last and not least is hosting and taking part in official events. The Lieutenant Governor's constitutional duties include, among others, serving in the provincial government's executive council, premier, and cabinet. That's in opening each sessions of the provincial legislative assembly and also providing royal access to provincial bills. And the last part of the political of Canada is list of prime ministers of Canada. The first one is Sir John Alexander MacDonald, and second one is Alexander Mackenzie, John Abbott, Sir John Thompson, Mackenzie Bowie, Sir Charles Turnbull. And next slide is Wilfrid Lowry, Robert Lee Gordon, Elder Mahan, Mackenzie King, Richard Bedford Bennett, and Louis Sainz Loudon. Next. John Jeffrey Baker, Lester Pearson, Pierre Trudeau, Joseph Clark, John Antonio, and Brian Burnley.
Next one, Kim Campbell, John Chrétien, Paul Martin, Stephen Harper, and for the latest Prime Minister for Canada is Justin Trudeau. Thank you.
Now turn back
Now
to
turn back to part 4 and 5.
Infrastructure
Infrastructure of the country and latest
issue
issue or trends.
Infrastructure of
Infrastructure of the country.
First, Canada
is the world's second largest country in total area. Second
part
we can see
it includes more
more than how many KM and 10 major
international
airports,
300
smaller airports, and
railway track,
last ports
and
and harbors.
Five
Five modes
of
of transportation in Canada is water, rail,
motor,
motor,
and
and pipeline.
in the
logistic activities of Canada, domestic freight moves primarily by trucks. 70%
70%
and
royal
30%. Canadians, National and Canadian Pacific Railway are the two main railways that serve the national market.
Second part,
latest issues of trends.
One of the top
social
social
problems in Canada is mental illness, stress,
eating
eating disorder,
fatty disorder, and
bipolar disorder.
According
to
to
economic survey
of Canada
on March
2023,
2023, Policy markets face the challenges of reining in inflation without causing a recession.
Rising
Rising
mortgage
mortgage
rates and the sharp increase the immigration, this problem
This
has led
problem
the
had led the
government
government
needed
needed
to boost
to
housing
boost
supplies
housing
and
supply
promote
and promote
housing
housing
affordability.
affordability.
That's
That's
all
all
for
for
our
our
presentation.
presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.